Okay, today is going to be a baking day. So what is going to be inside this oven? What do you think we're going to cook? Well, I'm going to tell you in just a minute. Hi everybody, this is Beachcricket, and today we are going to make something that's going to be keto, and it's going to be delicious, and it's going to be a wonderful treat. So that's what's going to go into the oven today. So stay tuned and you'll see what delicious concoction we're going to create today. All right, hang on. Okay, now these are the ingredients that we are going to put together. And it all starts with a 1/4 cup of butter. And then over here, we have in the blue measuring cup, that's stevia. And that's a 1/2 cup of stevia. And then in the little baking cup, that is 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And we have a cup of almond flour in this green measuring cup. Now along with that, we're going to do 1 teaspoon of vanilla. This is the baking containers that we're going to be putting our muffins in. Okay, so that's a clue. It's going to be muffins. And we're going to put 2 eggs. And also, we are going to do 2 tablespoons of almond milk. And here's the clue. Aha! Blueberries. Now the blueberries can fluctuate. Normally this recipe calls for about like a 1/2 cup of blueberries, and I put a little bit more in there because I like extra blueberries in my muffins. So we're going to first start off with the butter, cream it up, and then from there we are going to put all the ingredients, dry ingredients, in along with it. And then we're going to put the vanilla. And then we're going to add the eggs and the almond milk. And stir it all up in this bowl here. And then we're going to add the blueberries. From there we are going to fold them into these muffin cups. And I am using the little paper cups so that it'll be easier to peel them and not stick to the pan. Now you got to bake it for 350 degrees for 22 to 25 minutes and then let cool for about 5 to 10 minutes. Now what's so good about these wonderful keto blueberry muffins is that they are only 3 carbs. 1 muffin is a serving size. Calories are about 154. Protein is about 4 grams. Fat's about 13 grams. And fiber's about 1. So it's going to make a perfect keto blueberry muffin. So let's get started. Now before you start mixing everything together, you preheat your oven. Now, I told you it's 350 degrees. Preheat that oven so that once you get this all mixed up, you'll just simply put it in there and it'll be a nice hot oven to make those wonderful keto blueberry muffins. Now, another trick too is that butter, and it is real butter, okay? You got to have that healthy keto fat. So, have it at room temperature. And then mix it up, cream it up. And I've got the baking powder and the stevia in there. And now I'm adding the almond flour. So we're just going to put that in there. There we go. And then we'll stir this all up. And in goes the 2 eggs. And that's going to be whipped up. And then you're also going to put in there the 2 tablespoons of almond milk. So let's get this thing whipped up. It's that easy. Okay, so here we are. It's all whipped up and we're going to be adding the blueberries. And then we'll stir this up and we'll put them in the pan. And use a spoon while you're dipping it into the pan, in the muffin pan, so that you can get a handle on it, okay? Alrighty, let's whip it up. Okay, so we got the blueberries in there, and it's time to go scooping them into the muffin little cups. Alright, this is going to be so yummy. It looks good. Smells good too. I had forgotten to put the little teaspoon of vanilla in there, so it's not going to hurt to put it in now. So I'm going to whip that in there, and then I'm going to put them in the muffin tins. Okay, so this is the 6 keto blueberry muffins that I've prepared. Now I always put extra, like 3 on top of the muffin, and I go a little more into the cup. I don't do it like most people do, about halfway, so it can come up to the muffin tin. I like mine to top off a little bit higher, so that's what I do. I go to the top of the tin, the muffin cup, and then on the dough, and then I top it with an extra little topping of blueberries, and then I sprinkle some granulated stevia on top of it. So they're all ready to go into the oven. They look great, don't they? Now I'm going to show you this. This is the ingredients. So let's just kind of like put it like this so you can see them. So the keto blueberry muffins is 1/4 cup butter, 1/2 cup stevia, 2 tablespoons of baking powder, 1 cup of almond flour, 1 teaspoon of vanilla, 2 eggs, 2 tablespoons of almond milk, 1/2 cup of blueberries, or more if you like it. You bake at 350 for 22 to 25 minutes. You cool for 5 to 10 minutes. And this is the breakdown on them. Carbs are 3 grams. Serving is 1 muffin. Calories are 154 per muffin. Protein 4 grams. Fat 3 grams. And fiber 1. And they store really well, either in a tight, Loctite container, or you can put them in Ziploc bags once they've cooled. Now also, I like when they come out of the oven and they cool and they're still warm, I like to slice them and put some butter on them. So let's get these babies in the oven. And I'm letting Roxy lick the bowl. Is it good, Roxy? Okay. There's some good stuff in there, huh? You like it, Rox? Yeah, she does. Okay, you can see that they're doing really good in there. It's about half the time right now, so we got about 12 more minutes. Yeah, that's looking good. So Roxy's liking the dough, and I just tasted it off the spoon, and yummy. So I'm sure it's going to be really delicious. You can also change the fruit inside on this recipe. If you want blackberries in there, you can put blackberries in there. Just use the berries that are going to be not so sugary to cause high carbs. And that's why I usually go with blueberries and blackberries, because they're safer and they're lower in the carbs. So yeah, that's going to be good. I can't wait to taste them. It's going to be really wonderful to have a nice warm blueberry keto muffin with butter. Yeah, it's going to be good. And they're starting to smell so good. Smelling good. Okay, let's see if they're ready. Going to use well, I don't have toothpicks, so I have these bamboo sticks, so that'll work. This is how you tell whether or not they are done. Push them in there and see if it comes out clean. It's ready, so let's check. Okay, they're looking good. So let's test them. Yep, came out clean. So we are ready to take these out of the oven and let them cool down. About 5 to 10 minutes. The ones on the front look like well, it probably is how I dipped them. Boy, do they smell good. But oh my goodness. Smelling wonderful. Can't wait to try them. All right. The waiting game. It's so much fun to bake again. Thank you, Dan, for this wonderful gift of this oven, because wow, it's so much fun. I'm having fun. I love baking. I'm going to be trying out lots of keto, all kinds of keto things. I am doing really good with the keto, y'all. I can tell my middle has, even my friend Dina said something to me the other day. She goes, looks like your middle is slimming down there. And I'm like, I know, I can tell it. So it's exciting because it's so easy to do keto. I mean, sure, you're going to not have your starches, your carbs, but there are so many alternatives, and it's so easy to make meals and to enjoy it. I am like only eating like a meal a day. I'm full. I don't want anything else. It's really weird, and I have energy. So I'm like, wow. I'm really shocked. I didn't expect it to be like this at all. I thought, oh, we'll give it a shot. I mean, the scientific evidence that I've been reading on makes a lot of sense, so I'm going to try it. But wow, the results are quick. And so Dan even shared some of his. He's on keto, and the results that he has gotten are remarkable. And that's just great. So I think I'm on the right path, and, just really happy about that. So we are going to say go keto and wait for these muffins because they got to cool down, and then we can taste them. Look how clean the muffin tin is just by using those little muffin cups. It keeps the pan so clean, and you don't have to worry about an extra mess. That's amazing, isn't it? Wow. Okay, so I've got these ready. They're still cooling down a little bit. I've got a little pat of butter for the muffins because I'm going to share them with my fellow nomads, and it's going to be a nice little surprise treat for breakfast this morning. Woohoo! Now the muffins, you can see where a lot of the blueberries kind of went down to the bottom, but that's okay. It's still delicious. I just had one. I didn't want to eat in front of the camera. It's fantastic, y'all. With a little pat of butter and the muffin. Oh, the flavors are great. It just really turned out really nice. So I can recommend these. This is the first time I made this particular recipe, so I was a little nervous. But hey, they're great. So make some. You're gonna love them. Yes. So wake up and live. Have your adventures. It's your life. Get out there and enjoy it. And hey, try some keto blueberry muffins. They're really good. Look at that. Oh, and those are fresh, wonderful blueberries. So get out there, make you some, have some fun today. All right, Beachcricket out. Bye-bye.